wasn't sent to get you. Sebastian. Oh, who cares? You're acting like a fool. Leave me alone. Fool. Good for you, holding on me like this. No, I don't know you, and my lady didn't send me to get you, and I'm not supposed to tell you to come speak with her, and your name is not Master Cesare, and this is not my nose, either. Nothing is what it is. Sebastian. Oh, please, go somewhere else to blab your nonsense. You don't know me. Blab my nonsense. You must have heard that phrase describing some great man, and now he's using it on a jester. Blab my nonsense. What an idiotic place this ward is. Now, please stop being so strange and tell me what exactly I should blab to my lady. Should I blab to her that you are coming? Sebastian. Please, fool, go away. Here's money for you. If you stay any longer, I'll give you something worse. Fool. Well, you're a generous man. Wise man who gives fool money might get a good reputation if they keep up a regular payment for 14 years. Said Andrew, said Toby Polish and Fabian enter. Said Andrew. Well, sir, we meet again. Take that. Said Andrew hit Sebastian. Sebastian. Well, then, take that, and that, and that. Is everyone here insane? Said Toby Bulge. Stop right now, or I'll throw your dagger over the roof. Fool, I'm going to tell my lady about this right away. I wouldn't be any of your shoes if you paid me. Fool exits. Said Toby Bulge. Come on, sir, stop, said Andrew. No, leave him alone. I'll get back at him another way. I'll sue him for assault and battery. If there's any justice in Illyria, it doesn't matter that I hit him first. Sebastian, let me go, said Toby Bolt. No, sir, I won't let you go. Come on, put your sword away. My little soldier, you're awfully eager to fight. Come on. Sebastian, I'll get free of you. Sebastian pulls free and draws his sword. What are you going to do now? If you insist on trying my patience any further, then take out your sword right now, said Toby Bolt. What? No, because then I have to shed an ounce or two of your impudent blood. So Toby Bolt draws his sword. Olivia enters. Olivia. Stop, said Toby. I order you to stop, said Toby Bolt. Madame. Olivia. Are you always trying to be like this? You're an ungrateful slave who's only fit to live in the mountains, in caves far from civilized people where you won't ever need good manners. Get out of my sight. There, Cesario, please don't be offended. Get out of here, you barbarian, said Toby Bolt, said Andrew and Fabian exit. Oh, my dear friend, please don't get too upset by these rude people who bothered you. Come with me to my house. I'll tell you about all the pointless, clumsy pranks the uncle of mine has come up with, so that you can laugh at this one. You have to come with me. Please don't say no. Damn that Toby, he made my heart leap for you. Sebastian, what does this mean? Where is this all going? Either I'm insane, or this is a dream. I hope these disillusions continue. If this is a dream, let me keep on sleeping. Olivia, come with me, please. I wish you'd do what I ask. Sebastian, madam, I will. Olivia, oh, say it and mean it. They exit. Act 4, Scene 2. Mariah and the Fool enter. exits. Fool. Well, I'll put it on and disguise myself. I wish I were the first person who ever told lies in a prize roof. The fool puts on the roof and bed. I'm not tall enough to make a believable priest or skinny enough to look like a good student. But if you're an honest man and a good host, that's always as good as being moral and studious. Here come the conspirators, said Toby Bolt and Maria enter. Said Toby Bolt, God bless you, Mr. Priest. Full bonus dias, said Toby as the old hermit of Prague, who couldn't read or write, said very witty to a niece of King Carbaduk, whatever it is. So this Mr. Price, I'm Mr. Price, because isn't that and isn't is. So Toby Bolt, go to her, said Thomas. Full, quiet down in this prison, said Toby Bolt. The fool's a good actor, a good fool. Malvolio, huh? Who's shouting? For I'm the Thomas the Priest. I've come to visit Malvolio, Jelinetic. Malvolio, the Thomas, good the Thomas. Please go find my lady Olivia. Fool, get out, demon. Why are you bothering this poor man? Can you talk about anything besides ladies? Said Toby Bolt. Well said, Mr. Price. Malvolio, it's a Thomas. Nobody's ever been as badly treated as I've been. Good, said Thomas. Don't believe I'm insane. They've shut me up here in horrible darkness. Fool, you should be ashamed of yourself. Satan, you liar. I'm being gentle with you, because I'm one of those good-hearted people who are polite to the devil himself. He called his house dark. Dark as hell, said Thomas. But it has a bay window that are as transparent as stone walls, and the upper windows facing south north are as clear as coal. But you're still complaining of darkness and a bad view. Malvolio, I'm not insane, said Thomas. I'm telling you, this house is dark. Fool, you're wrong, you madman. There's no darkness except ignorance, and you're more ignorant than the Egyptians during the plague of fog. Malvolio, I tell you, this house is as dark as ignorance, and I tell you, no man has ever been treated worse than me. I'm no more insane than you are, and I'll prove it. Ask me any common sense question. Fool, what was the philosopher Pythagoras' belief about the wild birds? Malvolio, that our grandmother's souls could end up inhabiting a bird. Fool, what do you think of his belief? Malvolio, I respect his soul very much, so I disagree with his belief. Fool, well then, goodbye, stay in the dark. I'll only admit that you are sane when you agree with Pythagoras and hesitate to kill a bird, because it might contain your grandmother's soul. Goodbye. Malvolio, said Thomas, said Toby Bolt, the brilliant Sir Thomas. Fool, I can do anything. Maria, you could have done this without your bird and gown. He couldn't see you, said Toby Bolt. Now, talk to him in your own voice and tell me how he is. I wish this trick would be over. If we can find a convenient way to let him go, I want to do it. I'm in so much trouble with my niece that it wouldn't be safe to let this prank go to its conclusion. Come to my room later on, said Toby Bolt and Maria exit. Fool. Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how your lady That's a fact. Ophelia. Fool! Fool. Oh, I'm sorry, why is she mean? Ophelia. Fool, I say! Fool. She loves me, someone else, who's shouting. Ophelia. Good fool, good jester. I'll make it worth your while if you get me a candle and a pen, ink and paper. You have my word as a gentleman that I'll always be grateful to you. Fool. Master Mabolia. Mabolia. Yes, good fool. Fool. Poor man, how did you go insane? Mabolia. Fool. No one has ever been as mistreated as I am. I'm completely sane. Fool. I'm as sane as you are. Fool. As sane as me. Then you really are insane. If you're not sane and a fool. Malvolio. They treat me like garbage here. They keep me in darkness and send idiotic prayers to talk to me. Those asses. And do everything they can to insist I'm insane. Fool. Be careful what you say. The prize is here. Malvolio, Malvolio. May heaven make you sane again. Try to sleep and stop your pointless babbling. Sit-toppers. Fool. Don't talk to him, my friend. Who? Me, sir? Not me, sir. God be with you, Sir Toppers. Goodbye. Well then, amen. Goodbye, sir. Fool, fool. Hey, fool. Fool. Please, sir, be quiet. What do you want to say, sir? I've just been scolded for speaking to you. Malvolio. Be a nice fool and help me find a candle and some paper. I tell you, I'm as sane as any man in Illyria. Fool. If only you were, sir. Malvolio. I swear I am. Get me some ink, paper, and a candle. I'll write a letter and you'll take it to my lady. You'll get a bigger reward than you ever got to delivering a letter before. Fool. I'll help you. But tell me honestly, are you sure you're not insane? Or are you just pretending? Malvolio. Believe me, I'm not. I'm telling the truth. Fool. I'll never believe a madman until I can see his brains. But I'll get you a candle, a paper, and ink. Malvolio. Fool. I'll repay you for this favor. Please, hurry. Fool. I'm going now, sir, but soon I'll be with you again to help you resist the devil, like the sidekick in the old plays, who shakes a wooden dagger, fumes in rage and wrath, and shouts, "Woe to the devil!" He yells, "Trim your nails, old man, and goodbye, Satan, you peasant." Fool exits. Act 4, Scene 3. Sebastian enters. Sebastian. This is the air. That's the glorious hand. I can feel and see this pearl she gave me. I may be dazed and confused, but I'm not insane. Why is Antonio then? I didn't find him at the elephant, but he'd been there before me, and they told me he'd gone out looking for me. I could really use his advice right now. I feel sure this situation is due to some mistake, and I don't think I'm crazy. But this sudden flood of good luck is so unbelievable that I'm ready to distrust my own eyes and my own rational mind when they tell me I'm not insane. Maybe the lady's insane, but if that were the case, she would be able to run her house, command her servants, listen to reports, make decisions, and take care of business as smoothly as she does. There's something going on. That's not what it seems. But here she comes. Olivia and President. Olivia, don't be angry with me for acting so weakly. If your intentions toward me are horrible, come with me and this holy man into the chapel over there. you can soothe all my worries by making your marriage opposed to me. The prize will keep it secret until you're ready to make the news public, and we can throw a full marriage celebration that befits my social standings. What do you say? Sebastian, I'll follow the prize and go with you, and after I've sworn to be faithful, I'll be faithful forever. Olivia, then lead the way, Father. I want the skies bright and shining to show its approval of our wedding. They all exit. Act 5, Scene 1. The Fool and Fabian enter. Fabian, if you're my friend, you'll let me see his letter. Fool, dear Mr. Fabian, do me another favor first. Fabian, anything? Fool, don't ask to see this letter. Fabian, that's like giving someone a dog as a present, then asking for the dog back in return. Orsino, Bayala, Kyria, and Lord enter. Orsino, my friends, are you all Lady Olivia's servants? Oh, yes, sir, we are part of her entourage. Orsino, I know you. How are you, my friend? Fool, I'm better off because of my enemies, and worse off because of my friends. Orsino, you mean it the other way around. You're better off because of your friends. Fool, no, sir, worse off. Orsino, how can that be? Fool, well, my friends praise me and make me look like an idiot, while my enemies tell me straightforwardly that I'm an idiot. My enemies help me understand myself better, which is an advantage, and my friends help me lie about myself, which is a disadvantage. So, if 4 negatives make 2 affirmatives, I'm worse off because of my friends, I'm better off because of my foes. Oh, Zeno, that's excellent. Well, don't say that, unless you want to be one of my friends. Oh, Zeno, you want to be worse off because of me. Here's some money. Oh, that's a nice hands you dealt me. But if it's not double dealing, sir, I wish you'd deal me another. Oh, Zeno. Oh, you're a naughty one, encouraging double dealing. Fool, ignore your bitter and loyalty just as one, sir. Go ahead. Oh, Zeno. Well, I'll commit the sin of double dealing and deal you a second coin. Here it is. Fool, and maybe a third. You know, there's a game called Third Time's the Charm, which is fun to play, and they always say that 3 is a magic number. The 3-beat rhythm is good for dancing, and the church bells chime 1, 2, 3. Oh, Zeno, you can get any more money out of me right now. If you tell your lady I'm here to speak with her and bring her out with you when you come back, you might make me more generous. Oh, well then, sing a lullaby to your curiosity. It'll nap until I come back, but don't think I'm doing this because I'm greedy. I'll be back soon to wake up your generosity. The fool exits. Viola, here comes the man who rescued me, sir. Antonio and officer enter. Oh, Zeno, I remember his face well, though the last time I saw him it was black from the smoke of war. He was a captain on a flimsy boat that was practically worthless because it was so small. But with that tiny boat, he fought such a fierce battle against the largest warship in our fleet that we had to admire his courage and skill, even though he caused a lot of damage. What's going on? First officer. Oh, Zeno, This is the same Antonio who took the phoenix hand, had a cargo from Crete and came to our ship to Tiger during the battle where your young nephew, Titus, lost his leg. We arrested him here for fighting in the streets. It's as if he didn't care. We were on the lookout for him here. Viola, he was kind to me and took my side in the fight, but then he said strange things to me. He might be insane. I don't know what else it could be. Orsino, but you're a famous pirate, a master thief of the seas. What made you stupid and careless enough to come visit the people you robbed and slaughtered? Orsino, Antonio, Orsino, sir, please don't call me those names. I was never a thief or a pirate, though I admit I was your enemy for good reasons. I came here because someone put a spell on me. I rescued that ungrateful boy next to you from drowning. He was a Greg, almost past hope. I saved his life and gave him my love, without reservation. I dedicated myself to him. For his sake I ran the risk of revisiting this unfriendly town, and I drew my sword to defend him when he was in trouble. But when the police caught us, he was clever and treacherous enough to pretend he had never met me before. He acted like someone who barely knew me. He refused to give me my own wallet, which I had lent him only half an hour before. Viola, how is that possible? Orsino, when did he come to town? Antonio, today, my lord, and for 3 months before that, we spent every day and night together. Olivia and attendants enter. Orsino, the Countess is coming. An angel is walking on earth. But as for you, mister, what you're saying is insane. The young man has worked for me for 3 months. But more about that later. Take him away. Olivia, what can I give you that you want, my lord? Except the one thing you can have. This area, you missed your appointment with me. Viola, madam. Orsino, dearest Olivia. Viola, my lord wants to speak. It's my duty to be quiet. Olivia, is what you have to say is anything like what you used to say, it'll be as repulsive to my ears as wild scream after beautiful music. Orsino, are you still so cruel? Olivia, I'm still so faithful, my lord. Orsino, what? Faithful to being mean and nasty? You're not polite. I breathe from my soul the most faithful offerings to your ungrateful altars that any devoted person has ever offered. What more am I supposed to do? Olivia, you can do whatever you want as long as it's socially appropriate. Orsino, maybe I should act like the Egyptian thief who kills the woman he loves before he dies. That kind of savage jealousy sometimes seems noble. But listen to me. Since you keep denying the love I feel for you, and since I know who's stealing my place in your heart, you can go on being cold-hearted, but I'm going to take this right from you. He knows his master loves you. I'm doing this even though he's dear to me, because I know you love him. Come with me, boy. I'm ready to do something extreme. I'll sacrifice this boy I care for just to spite a beautiful woman with a heart of stone. Viola, and I would die 1,000 deaths cheerfully if it made your life easier. Olivia, where is Cesaria going? Viola, following the one I love more than my eyes or my life, more than I will ever love a wife. That's the truth. The angels in heaven are my witnesses, and can see how pure my love is. Olivia, Cesario, my husband, stay here. Rosina, husband. Olivia, yes, husband. Can he deny it? Rosina, are you her husband, boy? Viola, no, my lord, not me. Olivia, you're afraid, so you hide your identity. But don't be afraid, Cesario. Accept the good luck that's come your way. Be the person you know you are, and you'll be as powerful as this person you fear. The priest enters. Oh, hello, father. Father, could I please ask you to tell these people what happened between me and this young man? I know we wanted to hide it, but now the situation demands that we reveal everything. Priest, they were joined in an eternal bond of love and matrimony, and it was confirmed by a holy kiss in an exchange of rings. I witnessed it all as priest. It took place just 2 hours ago. Orsino, oh, you little liar. How much worse will you be when you're older? Maybe you'll get so good at this that your tricks will destroy you. Goodbye, and take her. Just never set foot in any place where you and I might happen to meet. Viola, my lord, I swear to you. Olivia, oh, don't swear. Keep a little bit of honesty, even if you're afraid. Sir Andrew enters. Sir Andrew, for the love of God, call a doctor. Sir Toby needs help right away. Olivia, what's the matter? Sir Andrew, he cut my head and gave Sir Toby a bloody head too. For the love of God, help us. I'd give £40 to be safe at home right now. Olivia, who did this? Sir Andrew. Sir Andrew, the Count's messenger, Cesario. We thought he was a coward, but he fights like a devil. Rosina, my Cesario. Sir Andrew, oh no, there he is. You cut my head for no reason. Anything I did to you, I did it because Sir Toby made me. Viola, why are you talking like this? I never hurt you. You waved your sword at me for no reason, but I was nice to you. I didn't hurt you. So Andrew, if a bloody head counts as a hurt, then you hurt me. Apparently you think there's nothing unusual about a bloody head. So Toby Bulge and the Fool enter. Here comes Sir Toby limping. He'll tell you more of the story. If he hadn't been drunk, he would have really roughed you up. Oh, Zena, hello, sir. How are you? Said Toby Bulge. It doesn't matter how I am. He hurt me, and that's start. Fool, have you seen Dick the Sergeant? Fool, oh, he's drunk, said Toby. For a whole hour now. His eyes started glazing over around 8 in the morning. Said Toby Bulge. Then he's no good. I hate no good drunks. Olivia, take him away. Who did this to him? Sir Andrew, I'll help you, said Toby. They'll treat our wounds together. Said Toby Bulge, will you help me? What an ass and a fool. I'll call him no good idiot. Olivia, get him to bed and make sure his wounds are treated. The fool, Fabian, said Toby Bulge, and Sir Andrew exit. Sebastian enters. I'm sorry, madame, I wounded your relative, but I would have been forced to do the same thing to my brother, since my safety was at stake. You're looking at me strangely, so I guess you're offended, but please forgive me, darling, for the sake of the vows we made to each other so recently. Ursina, one face, one voice, one way of dressing, but two people. It's like an optical illusion. It is and isn't the same person. Sebastian, Antonio, oh my dear Antonio, I've been so tortured since I lost track of you. Antonio, are you Sebastian? Sebastian, do you have any doubts, Antonio? Antonio, how did you divide yourself into? as identical as two halves of an apple. Which one is Sebastian? Olivia. How unbelievable. Sebastian. Is that me standing over there? I never had a brother, and I'm certainly not a god who can be in two places at once. I had a sister who drowned. Please tell me, how am I related to you? Are you from my country? What's your name? Who are your parents? Viola. I'm from Medellin. Sebastian was my father's name, and my brother was named Sebastian too. He was dressed just like you are when he drowned. If ghosts can take on someone's body and clothes, you must be a spirit who has come to frighten us. Sebastian, I'm a spirit, yes, since I have a soul, but my spirit has a body attached to it, one that I've carried since I was in the womb. If you were a woman, I'd hear you now and cry and say, "Welcome back, drowned Viola." Viola, my father had a mole in his forehead. Sebastian, mine did too. Viola, he died on Viola's 13th birthday. Sebastian, oh, I remember that very clearly. It's true, he died on the day my sister turned 13. Viola, if the only thing keeping us from rejoicing is the fact that I'm wearing men's clothes, then don't hug me till I can prove beyond the shadow of doubt that I'm Viola. I'll take you to a sea captain here in town who's got my women's clothing in storage. He saved my life, so I could save this novel count. Everything that's Sebastian. So, you got it wrong, my lady, but nature fixed everything, turning your love for my sister into a love for me. If you hadn't, you would have married a maiden. But that's not completely wrong. I'm still a virgin, so in a sense, I'm a maiden too. Ursina. Don't be shocked. His blood is novel. If this is all as true as it seems to be, then I'm going to have a share in that lucky shipwreck. Boy, you told me 1,000 times you never love a woman as much as you love me. Viola, everything I said before, I'll say again. I swear I meant every word. Rosina, give me your hand and let me see you dressed in woman's clothing. Viola, the captain who brought me to shore was my woman's clothes. For some reason he's in prison now, and some legal technically on my police orders. I'll police a gentleman in my lady's entourage. Olivia, he'll release him. Vivian and the fool with the letter and go and get him Malvolia. But, oh no, now I remember. They say the poor man is mentally ill. I was so crazy myself that I forgot all about him. How is Malvolia doing? Do you know? Fool. Well, he keeps the devil away as well as a man can in his situation. He's written you a letter. I would have given to you this morning, but the madman's letters aren't gospel, so it doesn't matter much if I'm a bit late. Olivia, open it and read it. Fool, there's a lot to learn when a fool recites a word of a madman. I swear to God, madam. Olivia, why are you talking like that? Are you insane? Fool, no, madam, I'm just reading an insane letter. If you want things done in the right way, you'll have to let me read a crazy letter in a crazy voice. Olivia, no, please, read it like a sane person. I will, my lady, but a sane person reading this will make it sound crazy. Now, listen up, princess. Vivian, I swear to God, madam, you've wronged me, and I'll tell the whole world. You've shut me up in a dark room and given your drunken cousin authority over me, but I'm as sane as you are. I've got a letter from you encouraging me to act the way I did. If I didn't have it, I couldn't prove that I'm right and you're wrong. I don't care what you think of me. the injuries you've caused me. Signed, the poorly treated Malvolio. Olivia, did he write this? Well, yes, madame. Orsino, it doesn't sound like an insane person's letter. Olivia, set him free. Fabian, bring him here. Fabian exits. My lord, I hope that after you think things over a bit, you'll come to like the idea of having me as a sister-in-law instead of a wife. We can have the wedding tomorrow if you want. At my own house. I'll pay for everything. Orsino, I accept that offer happily, madam. So, you're free now. I'm offering you my hand in marriage because of your loyal service to me, which was far from what any woman should expect you to do, especially a noble woman. You've called me master for so long, and now you'll be your master's mistress. Olivia, you'll be my sister-in-law. Fabian enters with Malvolio. Is this the madman? Olivia, yes, my lord. How are you, Malvolio? Malvolio, madam, you've treated me badly, very badly. Olivia, I did, Malvolio. No. Malvolio, you did. Please have a look at this letter. You can't deny that it's your handwriting. Go ahead and try to write differently and try to pretend that's not your seal with just a sign on it. You can't, so just admit it. And tell me honestly, why did you show me such a fondness and ask me to smile at you while yellow stocking and crisscrossed laces for you, and be rude to Toby and the servants, and then tell me why you imprisoned me in a dark house after following instructions perfectly. You made me look like the biggest fool that anybody ever tricked. Tell me why you did it. Olivia, I'm sorry, Malvolio, but this isn't my writing, though I admit it looks like mine. It's definitely Maria's handwriting. Now that I think about it, Maria was the one who first told me you were insane. That's when you came in smiling at me, dressed up like the letter said, and acting just like it told you to act. Someone has played a very mean trick on you. But when we find out who is responsible, you won't just be the victim, but the judge who sentences the culprit, I promise. Fabian, madam, let me say something. Please don't let the squabbles ruin this beautiful and miraculous moment. I confess that Toby and I were the ones who tricked Malvolio because we hated his strict and heavy-handed ways. So Toby had Maria wrote that letter, and he married her as a reward. We should just laugh about the whole thing rather than get upset about it, especially if we consider that each of two parties offended the other equally. Olivia, oh, poor fool, they have really humiliated you. Fool, well, you know, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Anyway, I was part of the trick there, sir. I pretended to be the bride's name, said Thomas, but what does it matter? I swear, fool, I'm not crazy. But do you remember what he said about me before? I'm surprised you enjoy the company of this stupid troublemaker. Unless he's got somebody laughing at him, he can't think of anything to say. What goes around comes around. Malvolio, I'll get my revenge on every last one of you. Malvolio exits. Olivia, he really was tricked horribly. Orsino, go after him and try to calm him down a little. Some exit. He still hasn't told us about the captain. When that's been taken care of and the time is right, we'll all get married. Until then, we'll stay here. My dear sister-in-law, Cesario, come here. necessary while you're still a man. But when we see you in women's clothes, you'll be the queen of my dreams, our Zena's true love. Everyone exits except the fool. When I was a tiny little boy, with hey ho, the wine and the rain, a foolish thing didn't matter much, because the rain it rains every day. But when I became a man, with hey ho, the wind and the rain, people stopped talking to bad guys and thieves, because the rain it rains every day. But when I got married, oh, too bad, with hey ho, the wind and the rain, it did me no good to boast and show off, because the rain it rains every day. But when I had to go to bed, with hey ho, the wind and the rain, with idiots drunks out of their minds, because the rain it rains every day. The war began a long time ago, with hey ho, the wind and the rain. But that doesn't matter, our play is done, and we'll try to please you every day. The fool exits.